Hey, that's looking really good.
Yeah, it is.
You know, I have a bit of a confession. All I really know about the color guard is that you guys spin the flags during marching band.
Well, I don't really know how to march in the band.
Okay, here's an idea. You teach me more about color guard, and I'll teach you more about marching in the band.
The deal.
Hi, I'm Lizzie Garvin.
And I'm Katie Garvin.
And we're from the Greencastle Barnstormers
4-H Club. Today, we're going to tell you about how to become 10 feet tall and bulletproof.
10 feet tall and bulletproof is a saying our marching band director tells us. It's all about how you should feel while you march. 10 feet tall, think tall, and you will be tall, guys, okay? And bulletproof. You're unstoppable while you're marching.
We will be telling you the basics of marching band,
how to march and how to jazz run,
different tosses in color guard,
the dedication it takes to be in marching band and color guard,
preparation for a show,
and showtime. So let's kick it off with some basics. In marching band, it's a group of people marching around a field playing music. So we got to start somewhere, so let's start with the music. Our marching band memorizes our music, which sounds awful, but it's really not that bad. Since we practice so much, it just becomes branded in our brains forever. I'll probably still be playing this music when I'm 86 in a nursing home. If you don't memorize your music, you'll be using a lyre. This is a flute lyre. You will usually have an elastic band right here that'll attach to your arm. So while you're playing your flute, it holds it up exactly like this. The lyre really varies on what kind of instrument you play.
In marching band, as it's implied, you're marching around. How you figure out where to go is your drill card. This is my drill card for song 1, set 1. My X coordinate is 3 steps, side 1 of the 50-yard line, and my Y coordinate is 3.25 steps in front of visitor's hash. So it sets up the football field into a big grid.
Now, lines are very important in marching band. If you have good lines, your marching band's gonna look great. But one bad line's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Here's an easy way to make sure that you're in a straight line. I think we're good. Okay. So, let's say Katie and I are in a line with my friend Bob in front of me. Katie should not be able to see Bob at all. If she does see him, she's obviously out of line. But if she doesn't, she's in a straight line. It's just a simple tip, quick and easy, to make sure you're in a straight line. Horn angles are another thing that'll make a good band even better. With flutes, this is especially hard, since you're holding it at a horizontal angle. Most flutes want to hold it like this. This looks very sloppy. Your ideal angle is a 90-degree angle with the flute and your body. If all flutes are like this, you're going to look great. Now, marching. Marching is like a glorified walk. Remember, 10 feet tall and bulletproof. Stand up straight, just unstoppable. Your upper body does not move at all. Your legs should be straight, and you just go heel to toe, heel to toe, heel to toe. Now, when going sideways, your hips, your feet point where you're going, your hips are at a 45-degree angle, and your shoulders are facing your audience. So it's like this. Remember, keep your upper body very firm. Don't let it move. Now, marching is a different story entirely. you don't do a moonwalk. It's just would look really bad. So you're going to go up on your toes and keep your legs straight. Again, shoulders facing your audience if you're going to the side. If not, it just this. Remember, it's really important to keep your upper body very strong. So I don't really see the color guard marching at all. What do you guys do?
Well, we don't march all that often. What we do is we jazz run, which can be a little bit faster than marching. And it's pretty much the opposite. Instead of going heel to toe, like you do with marching, you go toe to heel on the outside of your foot, and your knees are slightly bent. Again, your upper body is going to be strong and not moving. The shoulder rule doesn't really apply like it does in marching, so it looks something like this. It's a little bit more graceful because we are the face of marching band. Now, there are many different kinds of tosses to do in color guard. I cannot do very many, or at all. One of the easiest ones, it's called the 45 toss. For future reference, this is the silk, right here is your tab, right here is your cheater, and right here is your butt. Now your left hand on the 45 toss will be under, not really halfway, just a little less than halfway on your silk, and your right hand will be over, less than halfway on your pull. Now, your right hand is your pull hand, and your left hand is your push hand. You release the flag right here. I cannot do it here, but you would catch it after either 1, 1.5, or 2 rotations, underhand, usually at the tab, and flat. Another toss is the horizontal or helicopter toss, where your left hand is on the cheater, over, and your right hand on the tab, under. Your right hand is your push hand, your left hand is your pull hand, and this one's a little bit harder because you have to release it flat. So, and it will just do a full rotation above. So it looks something like this. Usually you catch it underhand, but you can catch it overhand. It just depends on the song. To be in color guard, you have to be dedicated. We practice the same amount as the band does with the band, but we also have a practice every week after school for 2.5 hours. What do you guys do?
So during school, we have band practice during our allotted band time during the day, which is about 1.5 hours because we have block scheduling. But that also means we only have it every other day. So sometimes we have early morning practices about twice a week, which it's not really that bad because it's not that early and no one wants to be there and misery loves company. So also we have a week of what's called band camp, which is a few weeks before school starts, and it's just catching up the freshmen to what band is all about. So teaching them how to march, when we all practice our music together, and we may even learn some of our show drill.
In preparation for a show, the color guard usually gets ready about 1.5 hours to 2 hours earlier. That is because we have to do our hair and our makeup, while the band doesn't. For our parade uniforms, we have this wonderful one piece that this is what we wear when we march in different parades. It just zips up in the back. We also wear black socks that go up to our knees, just in case the pants fly up a little bit. And we wear these lovely black shoes that are very flexible for jazz running or anything we have to do. We also, as you may have noticed, I was wearing gloves. These are special color guard gloves that I'll pass around. They have padding on the palm, so if a flag comes down hard, it could really hurt without them. They also have the fingertips cut off, so then we can grab the pole a little bit more easily. What about you guys?
Well, our uniforms are a little different. Our uniforms are designed to make us look taller. We gotta look 10 feet tall, guys. It's not that easy. So, we wear these black pants, which is just like an overall, and it zips up in the front. I don't know if you can see. And then this jacket, the design goes in the front and it zips up in the back. We wear long black socks, just like the color guard, because the pants are designed to make us look taller, so they are a little short, but the black socks cover up any ankles or anything. We wear these white gauntlets on our sleeves, right here, because again, the sleeves are a little short, but it's just all designed to make us look taller. And then on our hands, we wear these white gloves. My fingertips are cut off because all woodwinds have to cut the fingertips off so we can grasp our keys easier. For shoes, we wear the Dinkle, the world's greatest marching shoe. It's very classic and simple, very easy to march in because there's lots of support. It's black because we all wear the same color, and if someone is on a wrong foot, then the black really blends in, so it won't matter as much. On our head, we wear a hat. This is a shako. And we have 14-inch long plumes, white plumes, and put it all together and it makes us look really tall and really sharp. All right, so you've been marching your feet off. You can play the music in your sleep. You know this show, you could do it about 1,000,000 times. You can do it backwards. So after all this practice, it's finally ready for you to perform. So go out on that field and make it the best show ever.
Our school, Clear Creek Manor, performs and competes. We compete in 4 different competitions as well as performing at all of the home football games. During the competitions, there are judges on the field as well as in the press box critiquing you. When a judge is on the field and they're in your way, you're not supposed to move for them. It's their job to move for you.
So, in conclusion, we taught you the basics of marching band and color guard,
Marching and jazz running,
some tosses in color guard,
the dedication it takes to be marching band and color guard,
how we prepare for our shows,
and showtime.
I feel so much more informed about color guard.
And I feel like I could march in the band.
How about you guys? Do you have any questions? How many people are in our band? There are about 100 people in our band. The question was, who buys the shoes and the socks? We do. The band members do. The band members purchase their own shoes as freshmen. Then we just buy our own socks. They don't have to be matching because they don't show as much. And then our uniforms, if you were wondering, we fundraise for those. Fame really helps us out. If you know what Fame is, it's a musical and arts organization that donates and helps the arts out. The question was, how many are in the color guard? We have 17 color guard members in our guard. The question was, do we have to audition? Yes, you have to audition, and you have to come out of the band. You have to be in band to be in color guard. The question was, we can choose, and yes, we can. The question was, what's the cheater? The cheater is just a term we use for a marking. We can mark it. This one's marked. It's right where this tape is. It's just a point on the pole that we use a lot for tosses and such. The question was, do we have people, a person teaching us band and a person teaching us color guard? Yes, we have a band director and then a color guard instructor. Are there any more questions? If not, this concludes our presentation.
Thank you for listening.